went to the bank and picked up a box of nickels. So, go ahead and look at that. Alright. It is opened up. And anything right off the bat? This one. That's not. Alright. Kind of looks a little empty. Hopefully not missing a roll. Well, let's go ahead and start on the first one. Second roll in, and we have a 1946 Denver. Pretty cool. There's our first one of the box. Nice 1946. First year after producing silver war nickels. 1945 was the last year for that. And I have not seen any 2020s yet. I have seen 2020 dimes, but I haven't seen the nickels yet, or the pennies. Still looking out for those. And we're gonna go ahead and get into roll number 3 of this box. Around 10 rolls in now, and there's a 1940. See the mint mark? No mint mark, so Philadelphia. That's our second 1940s of the box. And still have yet to find a 2020. Even though it's already June, they still don't seem to have made it this far into circulation. So maybe we'll find one. Still got 40 rolls to go. Let's start on the next one. 5 rolls later, and we have another 1946. This will make 2 1946s. This one's a Philadelphia. So 3 40s in total. And 64. And the others, all the rest of these look a little newer. All scratched up. That's nice, 1987, but let's keep going. And on to our next roll. 2 rolls later, there's a 1948. No mint mark. So that's 4. And there's a lot of 64s. I say that with about every box, but it's pretty true, because look right here, there's 64, 64, 64, 64. So there's already 5 64s out of that one roll. I see a lot of them. They're really nice, I'll save them, but most of the time they're what you'd expect from 64, all circulated up, so. Nothing else other than that 48, and on to our next one. Couple rolls later, and there's a buffalo. We got some of the newer buffaloes too, right there. Let's see what it is. Oh, that's worn. Is there enough of a date on there? Can't tell. It's either 1915 or 25. I think it's 15. 1915. No mint mark. That's pretty cool. Over 100 years old, 105 years old. Oh, here's a really nice 1949. No mint mark. But glad to get a buffalo out of this box. Had I think I found a 1915 earlier this year. Might have been a 16. But 1915, that's pretty cool. And it's in, fairly good condition. You can see partial date. Well, at least we don't have to nick-a-date it, but it's pretty cool. On to the next roll. 3 rolls later, and I see a 46. There's a 41, and this one looks old too. 46, 46, no mint mark, no mint mark. So 6, 7 old Jeffersons. Then we were 41, which is a San Francisco. 6, 8. And here's a 1940. No mint mark. That's pretty cool. Got 4 out of that roll. And 69. I think that's just above average per box. I thought I've been averaging around 8 old Jeffersons per box. So 9, and we have, looks like around half the box to go. So, on to our next roll. Next roll, and here's a 1941. No mint mark, so that's 10. And there's 64, 64. 3 64s out of this roll already. And all these newer ones, 2004s. And that's it for that. So on to our next one. Next roll, and we have another Buffalo. We have our 1915 right here, and this one is a 1920. Is there a mint mark? No mint mark. So 1920 plain and the 1915 plain. That's really cool. That's a 100-year-old nickel and a 105-year-old nickel. I love finding those old Buffalo nickels. Really cool that I've got 2 out of this box. I think the most I've ever had out of a box was 16, but finding 2 is just as great as a feeling. So we still got 5, 10, 15, 24 rolls to go. Go ahead and get into the next one. A couple rolls later, and there's a war nickel, 1943, San Francisco. Pretty cool, nice San Francisco mint war nickel. That's the second year of the war nickel. First was 1942, and they made both silver and the clad mixed nickels that year. So 1943, San Francisco. I don't know, that's not the most common one, so that's pretty cool. Nice add to the collection. On to the next one. We have 11 rolls left in this box, and in my past searching nickels, I have found some really cool old nickels, early 1900s V nickels, and those were just amazing to find. I had a box that had 2 of them in the same roll. That box goes down as one of my best nickel boxes I think I've ever had. But I think this one might be right up there, because I just found something. I've never found one of these before. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I'll show you, see if you know what it is. If you can spot it right away. Right there. This is not a V nickel. This is not a V nickel. We're gonna flip it over. This is a shield nickel. Oh my God. 1868. Wow. Oh my God. This thing is a little smaller than a regular nickel, but this is just crazy. This is 1868. It's a beat up, but I mean, I don't care. It's from 1968. I can't believe this. Wow, I've never found a shield nickel. I have found, oh my God, I have found coins from the 1860. I found a 1867 Indian head a couple years ago, but this is amazing. Oh wow. So we have 2 Buffaloes, a silver, a shield nickel, and all these old Jeffersons. I didn't even have to look at the rest of these. That goes down as one of the best nickel finds I think I've ever found. I really don't have words for that. I'm gonna have to put that in a flip right away. That's such a old find. That's how old is that? 152 years old. Can't believe that. That is. Wonder what happened there. It looks like a stone. Someone stabbed it, maybe. Little chip taken out of there. But hey, it made it that long in circulation, or however long in circulation, to finally end up in a box of Loomis wrapped coins. I can't believe that. So trying to open this next roll up. Let's just pour it out live anyways. But let's see. Yeah, okay, I don't see anything in this one. I'll look through these, but then we'll get into the next roll. Rolls left, and here's a 1949, no mint mark. So that is 3, 6, 9, 11 old Jeffersons. And I'm still spent a little bit of time looking at that, taking a closer look, see if I get any more details off it. But it's just a really cool find, which I'll definitely be saving for a long time. And Done with that roll. We have 6 rolls left. 2 things, Canadian and a 41. 41, no mint mark, makes 12. And this Canadian is a 1982. Pretty cool. I always average at least 1 Canadian per box. So we got it with 5 rolls left. And I do save those. I know most people would try to cash them back in at the bank, but I just throw them in a jar and save them. Maybe one day I'll go spend them in Canada. So on to the next roll. With 3 rolls left, we have another Buffalo. That'll make 3 Buffaloes unless there's, yep, 3 Buffaloes. No mint mark, 1930. So a 1915, a 1920, and a 1930. Wow, so 90 years old, 100 years old, and 105 years old. And then 152 years old on that one. So I love how old these are. Just crazy to be able to find these still in circulation. 3 Buffaloes, a war nickel, and now a shield nickel. We have 3 more to go. Let's see what else we can find. Now with 2 rolls left, I see our second war nickel, a 1944. Right there is a 1944. And let's see what the mint mark is. Denver, 1944 Denver. So a 43 San Francisco and a 44 Denver. Pretty cool to find both of those still in circulation. I love finding war nickels. Just the little bit of silver that they implemented into the nickels. So 2 of them, 3 of them, and 1 shield nickel. With our 2 rolls left, let's go ahead, open up roll 49. With the box done, let's go over what we found. We'll start off with our old Jeffersons. I think we got 12, either 12 or 13. That's 12, all right. So we have 41, no mint mark, 41, no mint mark, 41, San Francisco, 46, plain, 46, Denver, 46, plain, and a 46 plain. And then we had a 40 plain, a 49 plain, 49 plain, 48 plain, and a 40 plain. So only 1 mint mark, and that was a 40, I think a 41S. Yep, 41S. And on to, actually we had a 46 Denver too. Let's go into our Canadians. We had 1, just a 1982. We had 2 old Jeffersons, war nickels, 43 San Francisco, and a 44 Denver. We had 3 Buffalo nickels, 1915 plain, 1920 plain, and 1930 plain. And the best find of the box, and the best find in a while, a 1868 shield nickel. Very, very chewed up. It's a little bent. You can see it's kind of bent too, but it's about the history of it, and that's the key factor. Doesn't matter that it's pretty beat up from age. It's just that this is a really cool coin from so long ago. Really happy to find this. Would have been really cool if we found a V nickel in this box. It would have been everything. We would have found everything that you could find in a nickel box. But this is 10 times better. So thanks for watching. This was a really good box. And please like, comment, and subscribe.